Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host Jennifer, and today I want to show you the very special cute little things that I've made in the past 7 days. So little miss in the middle already gave herself away. She was supposed to be hiding. We have puppies aplenty. We have puppies aplenty, and they were sleeping but they woke up because I just moved them. And what the first thing I made today that we're going to show you this week is I made 3 very adorable fluorescent puppy outfits because I am fostering the sweetest little baby puppies in the whole world. Here comes the big dogs. The reason I'm fostering is because the shelter, Old Dominion Humane Society, that I got Bentley from, had a bunch of puppies come in the past. Actually, they've had just a lot of puppies come in the past couple months. And you're gonna eat my hair. They had 21 come in, I think, the week before, and 31 come in this week, or something like to that nature. You can lock it. Now, I have been weighing over whether I wanted to foster for, it's been several months now. I've really been thinking about it. I've been discussing it with Juju. She didn't think she'd be able to foster because she just... Oh baby. She didn't know that if she'd be able to let them go. And I don't know if I could do this video. I'm gonna try. Can you stop? You were so good sleeping, both of ya. They might have to go to the bathroom, so I might have to pass them off to Juju and finish telling the story. This beautiful little girl in the pink, her legal name with the shelter is, I'm trying to remember, Sandy. Her litter is named after SpongeBob SquarePants. So I have 3 of the litter and someone else has 2 of the litter. There are 3 brindles, which is the tiger stripey lookins, who are awake. And then there is 2 fawns, and fawn is more of a blonde color. You see the little head poking right here. Sir, don't you bite my face. The little girl's name, her legal name for the shelter is Sandy. I call her Patrick because I thought she was a boy when we first got her because it was dark out. And I couldn't tell these 2 apart. I nicknamed them after Fall Out Boy, but they are the SpongeBob through the shelter. So no, not my necklace. I named them Pete, Patrick, and Andy. Hey, Juju.
Juju, Mom's calling you.
I'm gonna have to let Pete and Patrick, the girl, go outside. They ate before they fell asleep and they probably need to go to the bathroom. The brindles woke up and need to go potty. Well, I'm going to give you a quick show of, and Juju probably doesn't want to be on camera. This is Pete, also known as Squidward, and he's got a green sweater on. This is Patrick, also known as Sandy, with her dress on. Come on, guys, it's your YouTube debut. And then, all right, I think he's good to go. This one is Andy, and Andy is the fawn colored, and Andy is wearing his beautiful orange sweater. I made them sweaters because They are all showing signs of kennel cough, which my dogs have been vaccinated against. And so hopefully nobody gets sick other than the puppies, and the puppies are on medication. I have experience with kennel cough because Bentley came into the house with kennel cough and got Oreo really sick, which we got her vaccinated real quick. Anyway, the reason I decided to foster is because I've been thinking, it's been in my heart for months now. And when these guys popped up, they had a litter of Labradors. They had a litter that were brindle, and I don't know what kind they are. They look like they're boxers because they have like the squished up noses, and they're so stinking cute. And the one that I call Patrick, which is called Sandy legally, she has a huge underbite. Like her chin sticks out like way far, and I'm kind of in love with her. She has a personality. Andy right here is very tame and like calm and like just wants to be loved, and has taken an attraction to Scarlet. I think he thinks Scarlet's his mom because he keeps trying to nurse on her. Scarlet has extended nipples because she went into heat before she got fixed, and her nipples just never went all the way back down. She's never bred or anything like that, but they stick out more than Oreo's does. And he keeps trying to nurse on her specifically, whereas the brindles, the tiger striped ones, could care less. Like, they play with all the dogs. Bentley is perfectly fine. I don't know if he's still back there. No, he left. He's perfectly fine. He was mad the first day because they've been here since Wednesday. They will be here until at least mid-November, because they need 3 rounds of shots. They've already had their first round. I take them on the 1st for their 2nd shots, and on the 11th for their 3rd shots. And the shelter has asked me not to talk about specific details because, like, adoption fees fluctuate, and like there's a lot of things that could change like at the drop of a hat. But I want to, on behalf of these puppies and behalf of all of the puppies that have been coming in. Now, I'm also going to tell you that these puppies were on the euthanasia list. Why? Because shelters don't want to risk parvo. They don't want to risk like a lot of things. And so when they get puppies in, and they don't have fosters to take the puppies in, they put them on the euthanasia list. And Old Dominion Humane Society steps up and takes a lot of puppies because they have some fosters lined up. There were a lot of new fosters, me included, because I fostered Oreo. I fostered in the past, but I fostered through a different shelter in the area. And I wanted to do something to help Old Dominion Humane Society because they didn't give me Bentley. They took care of Bentley. They rescued Bentley. Bentley came into my life because of Old Dominion Humane Society. And honestly, Bentley has saved my life. I've had a really hard couple of years just since I've gotten him, and he keeps me pulling through, and he's very much my emotional support dog. Like, he's my best friend. I wanted to honor him by helping the Humane Society out. And so when I saw all the puppies come in, the brindles, the Labradors, they had another breed come in. They had like a lot of like breed specific dogs come in, and I was like, I don't know. I just wanted to help. And like the brindles, like I've never had a brindle dog. Brindle dogs are usually associated with pit bulls, but they can be boxers as well. And I don't know, I felt it in my heart that I needed to step up. And I went, he can come in. Did they go to the bathroom? Oh, good. Man, you gotta let go. Come here, mamas. Stay close, because I don't know if they're going to need you to come back again. Okay. Come on, Scarlet. My sweetheart. So I asked if I could foster either the Labradors or the Brindles, and I got the Brindles. And like I said, they have 2 other siblings. They're both boys. So the litter was 4 boys and a girl. And we had to go to orientation class, and we had to go, you're bitey again. We had to sign up for paperwork and get approved to foster. And I got asked at the Dollar Tree the other day when I was picking up supplies, like, what does it take to become a foster? You have to get approved. You have to have a safe yard, a safe house. Your dogs in the house have to be vetted, shotted. They have to have their vaccinations, and they have to be fixed because there's too many puppies out there as it is. They do have other restrictions, like you have to be home. You have to be home. And I told them, like, I'm gone less than 2 hours a day. And honestly, it's usually less than an hour a day. Like, if I go somewhere, I come home, or someone is always home. And then they asked for the names and the ages of everyone in the household. And I was like, okay, there's 3 adults in the house. Oh, baby. Don't chew my necklace. Patrick / Sandy is a diva, and she is a troublemaker. She likes to pick on the boys. She likes to bully the boys. Can you guys see these little puppy faces? Oh my god, I wish I could zoom you in, but I can't reach the camera. I let the cinnamon buns know that I was thinking of doing this before I did it, because I was having anxiety about it. And even though I told Mr. Cinnamon, I was like, I kind of want to foster puppies, and he's like, so do it. And usually he's not. He is not in for that. You're chewing on his sweater, sir. Your sister's being a bully. One cinnamon bun had concern. Rightfully so. Because everything that I've been through, my health issues and all that, like, should you be taking on a puppy? Should you be taking on 3 puppies? I have lots of hands to help. Little man has been even picking up poop and cleaning the floor with me and everything like that. Juju keeps them in her room at night because she is doing a really good job mothering them. I know. No, I know. I got 2 bites. As you can see, I got my hands full. She's trying to get away. The other one's sucking on my finger. They almost look like, I told Juju with the green and the pink, it looks like Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog. I don't know who you are. With the orange. Are you Fozzie? And so the work is split up. It's not just all on me. And I actually blogged for the cinnamon buns this weekend. Just how my day goes. We have set up for, hi. We have set up for the puppies. And the shelter has provided a lot for us, which is, we're going to have another puppy video tomorrow. I'm throwing a puppy shower. Not for my puppies, because my puppies are good. We're taken care of. But for all the other puppies and all the other dogs at the shelter, I'm throwing a puppy shower tomorrow. Ma'am. No. So, what does that mean? I am going to give you links if you feel inclined and you can afford it. They have an Amazon wish list. You can order it from Amazon and have it sent straight to their building. They also have, and I will have to find the link, they have links for cash donations online, monetary donations. They would really use a industrial washer and dryer. They have hand-me-down washer and dryers, and they go through, and I'm just telling you, just from having 3, I can't even imagine how many towels and stuff they're going through, and puppy blankets, and like just the bedding for the puppies to have a non-concrete floor to lay on, or the liners for the cages and all that. the amount of laundry that they have, they plow through the used washers and dryers that are donated to them so generously. I would really like to see them be able to get an industrial washer and dryer. That would be fantastic. Like the big ones that are at the, hey, stop biting, at the laundromat. That would be fantastic. I don't know if I'm going to ever be able to raise enough money for them to do that, but that would be really great. And I want to make awareness for them. And if you don't want to donate to my shelter, donate to any shelter. I don't care. But we're going to have a puppy shower because 50 puppies is a lot. 50 puppies is a lot. And they are supplying us with as much as they can. Puppy pads, dog food. They sent me home with the dewormer stuff that I had to give them. They sent me home with elderberry syrup because a lot of the puppies come in with kennel cough. Oh, be nice. Don't bite his eyeball. I know. So, well, there'll be more puppy fun tomorrow and videos and stuff. No. I'm going to have Juju come and rescue the puppies and take them back to their playpen so they can fight and wrestle and pull on each other's sweaters that I know that they're going to do. So, on behalf of the SpongeBob crew, also known as Pete, Patrick, and Andy, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to put the puppies somewhere else. I got it, because you're being bitey. You're both being bitey. And I'll be back with the rest of my makes for this week. Alright, let's see if I can concentrate a little better now. Alright. Because we got the puppies, we are cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. Because puppies pee and they poop. And, at least one of them has worms because I dewormed them today and there was worms in the poop. So I know that's really gross, but because of that, bleach. I bought, I'm sorry, I went to work without you. And as you can see, Belly is his normal, oh, you can't see it back there. There's stuff in your way, Bubba's. Belly is back there in his normal spot. Because we're cleaning so much, I bought wipes from the dollar store, but they're not bleached. They're just, I think they're ammonia. So I'm wiping surfaces down with those, but the floor and stuff is getting a bleach treatment, and I'm using a light of Pine Sol. And because of that, I don't like proper mops. I don't have a proper mop. I use the Swiffer a lot. And so my Swiffer is old. You guys have seen this in an old video where I showed you how to make a Swiffer pad cover. Fast forward, I didn't feel like making brand new pad covers. So I also, it doesn't hold the pad covers that great anymore because this is really, it's ridiculously old. It still works though. And I didn't want to buy Swiffer pad covers because they're not durable. They don't last. You can't do a big surface. And I like to abuse my Swiffer. Like, I use the heck out of it. So what I did, you guys may have remembered, I made a bunch of washcloths out of the scrubby yarn. So it's scrubby and cotton together. Scrub off or something like that. I used all of my balls, I believe. I think I used all of it. No. Apparently I have some more. It's this Burnett Handicrafter stuff I got from Ollie's. So I used up a whole ball. And I made these washcloths with the intention of giving them to my niece. But I never gave them to her. And they were still sitting here. So instead of making all new Swiffer cloths, but this still counts as a finished make, I took some extra cotton I had and I seamed up the ends. This is just a washcloth. I folded it accordion style. Well, not accordion style, like that. Envelope style, or I don't know what you call that. And I seamed them up. And they slide right on. And this helps me keep the floor spick and span. And because it has the scrubby, it gives me the extra scrub on the floor that you need from, you know, puppy things. And it's as simple as that. I just closed up some washcloths. I had 3, so I made 3 Swiffer pad covers today. Matter of fact, today I made all 3 sweaters and finished all 3 of those Swiffer covers just today, while taking care of the puppies, while cooking dinner, while doing homeschooling. I was doing a lot of multitasking. But I'm gonna be real honest with you. I excel under pressure. I do better under stress. And sometimes I think I create my own stress so that I can perform better. But that's not all I've made this week. No, that's not all. And I feel like until today, I didn't really make much of anything because, like I said, today I made 3 sweaters and 3 Swiffer covers. But I've been working on my Halloween blanket, which is really close to being done, and some would call it done at this point. This started off as a giant granny square, and I wanted it to be long enough to cover my body, so I added to the lengths only. And it started off as a granny square, and I added to the lengths. So I added granny square down here, and then I added granny square and solid up here. And all that has to be done to this blanket is I need to add a border to it. So once I add a border, it is finished. And honestly, it could be done right now. I could just weave in my ends and just be done, but I think it's really pretty. It turned out really cool. And it's a good length for being on the couch. I just thought, because I have some white sparkle yarn, I thought that would make a good border. And honestly, at this point, I might not even add a border because I don't care. But I just thought the white border would be really pretty around it. But if I add the white border or not, I'm not showing this blanket again, because to me, it's technically a finished product. Just like when I made the Lilo N Stitches make-along last year, I never put the border on. And because the main body of the blanket was done, I was like, we're done. And I put it away and I've not looked at it since. And it needs a border. It's supposed to have a border. It needs a border. But I'm just like, I checked out of it. When it was done, it was done. And I'm kind of feeling the same way about this blanket. So I completed the Halloween blanket to my standards by Halloween with time to spare. And that makes me happy that I finished that. So, yeah. I did a lot this week. And I'm kind of proud of all that I've been able to accomplish. And I don't feel stressed out, because how can you feel stressed out when you have puppies to cuddle and love on and hug on? And it's not just the baby puppies that I'm cuddling and snuggling on. It's my big boy back there. But you really cannot see him. He is up in the corner. It's weird because this was like a last minute thing for me to foster the puppies. And I've had anxiety about it because I'm scared I'm going to get heartbroken. I'm scared my kids are going to be heartbroken when they get adopted. I don't think it's reasonable to have 4 dogs in my house at this point. And so as much as I really, really want to keep Patrick, which is the girl / Sandy, the diva, I would love to adopt her and keep her. I just don't think it's responsible right now in my life. But like I said, they're going to be up for adoption towards the end of November, mid-November, the end of November. And I'm going to be going to adoption events and you know, showing off my pups and trying to get them happy, well-adjusted homes. And I'm trying to do everything I can to train them as much as I can by then so that they are good dogs. And I know that I have the capabilities and the understanding and the knowledge and the patience to train them a little bit. But really, it's going to be up to their new owners, which is scary to me. Because right now, they're my babies. And I just, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to let them go. And I already know this. And that's why I want to do the puppy shower tomorrow, because I really would like to raise some sort of awareness, and I would really like to raise funds or anything that I can do to help the shelter out and all those poor little babies. So you're going to be seeing the puppies again. I'm going to try to put together a video with footage of the puppies and talk more about the shelter specifically. And if you're not interested, if you're not a pet person or a dog person and you just don't care, you don't have to watch the video. It's cool. I'm not going to judge you. Well, I'll judge you a little bit, but like, how can you not love puppies? There are strict adoption rules and the adoption fees are pricey, but one of the questions on the questionnaire about the puppies was like, how do you feel about rehoming dogs? I would never rehome a dog. Never. For me personally, it is a lifetime commitment. You commit to that dog for the rest of their life. And I understand that there are circumstances where maybe the dog turns out to not be a good match and they are just like, they bite your kids or they attack your other dogs or your other dogs attack that dog. And in that instance, yeah, like I understand rehoming. I understand that. But for me, like I could never, like when I commit, I had a cat for, I don't even remember how long we had her. I want to say 17 years we had her. And I didn't particularly, like, I loved her when she was a kitten, and I loved her until a certain age. And then she became a difficult, mean cat. And she wasn't even mean. She would pee on my bed on purpose. And she would go to the bathroom everywhere except the litter box, and I could not deal with that. And I kept her till the day she died, and I cried when she died. But I was not close to her like I am with my dogs. And maybe I'm not a cat person, or maybe she was just not. She was real close to Hermione. She was real close to Hermione. She was Hermione's cat. She slept with Hermione. Hermione's the one that fed her and did all that stuff with her. Once Hermione was old enough, of course. But like I got her the first year me and Mr. Cinnamon moved in together. Oh. And as you can tell by the curtains, it's dark outside, so it's late in the evening when I'm recording this. When I actually had the time to fit it into my busy schedule. And I know some people love cats, and they're like, cats, to me, cats are aloof. Like, they could care less if you're there or not. And I loved Maggie. I loved her. She was a good cat. But she just was difficult, and I stuck it out with her till the day she died. I really did, because I did not believe in rehoming. I still don't. Like, I'll stick it out with you till there's nothing left of me. And my dogs that would never happen. I know I'm gonna have a hard time rehoming the puppies. They're not even mine. They're not mine, but it's hard when you nurture and take care of something like that to just let it go. I'm already having anxiety about letting him go, so maybe if this doesn't work out and we are absolutely heartbroken, I don't know if I can continue to foster. But Lucas has already asked me, because he really is enjoying all of the process of taking care of the babies. And he has never been a dog person. He'll pet the dogs occasionally, but he could care less about the dogs in the most part. But recently he has wanted a dog to sleep in his bed with him, which the two girls sleep in the bed with Juju, so that's not going to happen. And Bentley sleeps with me. And he's asked for his own dog, which I just don't think he's ready for his own dog, because he has what do you call it? He has problems controlling himself sometimes. And I just don't think him having his own dog is right now. I think when he's a little bit older, like 13, I think he'd be much better to handle a dog. But he is so in. Can I sit in the cage with the puppies? Because it's a big playpen on my linoleum my linoleum floor is a big playpen. He sits in that with the puppies, and he is cleaning up the pee and the poop, which I never thought he would do, because he takes out the garbage, he does chores around the house, but I mean, it's a different step. And he cleans up poop in the backyard. So I guess it's not, but he complains about doing that. That's a lot bigger poop though. There's a lot more to deal with. So I didn't expect him to be so good with the puppies, and he's loving it. And he's already said he's going to be sad when the puppies go. And I said, no, buddy, I think we're all going to cry. He goes, well, when the puppies go, can we get new puppies? And I was like, let's see how this goes first. Because I don't want to promise him anything, but the fact that he wants to help the puppies is so sweet to me. It's so sweet to me. I know this video is very not typical for our Monday Makes videos because first of all, I'm exhausted. It's been a real long day. It's late. And the puppies have me, I have puppy brain. So I'm listening to them and I'm feeling very disjointed in my thinking. And this is much more personal and like laid back than I usually do. Monday Makes a little bit more formal. Somebody actually complained that I need to be more structured in my videos. And I think if I were more structured in the videos, it would lose the Cinnamon Stitches-esque that I provide that people like to watch because I'm human and I'm a real person and I'm not trying to be a news reporter and I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be what I'm not. I'm just up here just being Cinnamon. I'm being Jennifer. I'm not even being Cinnamon. I'm just being myself, you know? So there's been a whole lot of just puppy stuff going on this week. Homeschooling, trying to just, you know, find a way to do these things. But I'm gonna tell you, my kids have really helped. Mr. Cinnamon's helping a little bit too, but he's been really tired lately. He's just like sleeping a lot. I told him, I was like, you need to get in the doctor because this is not okay. You're sleeping way too much. And I told him, I was like, you need to go get things checked out because I'm worried about him, you know. But Juju took the night shift with the puppies, which is fantastic. She's also not a big deal because I'm not mad at them for waking me up because like they're babies. And I was like, you're a good girl. And she's, you know, she's helping with, nobody is mopping the floor yet, but like that's me doing the mopping and I'm perfectly fine mopping the floor. Just hold the puppies, I'll mop. And I'm in charge of the feeding of the puppies because she's in charge of feeding the big dogs. And so, you know, we're kind of like splitting duties right down the middle. She's really helping. I'm filming this Friday night, but she works all weekend. So I'm going to have to, I have Mr. Cinnamon here. I don't have to do it all on my own. I also have Little Man here. I don't have to do it on my own. The puppies also. So we have a really large crate in Juju's room for them to sleep in. We have a really large crate because it's the crate I use for my dogs and they're big dogs. We have a large crate downstairs that they go into when I take them out of the pen for cleaning. And I also have to separate Patrick from the other two to feed because Patrick is a pig and she overeats a lot. And she actually made herself sick yesterday. And I was like, yeah, we got to separate them to eat because if they're all eating, she's hoarding it all. So I separate her. And that way I can control how much she's getting and watch how much she's getting. And the other two share better. And they're much smaller than her. So I separate them to eat. But for the most part, they're in either the playpen or they're being held. Or I set up a plastic pool on the deck because they don't have their shots yet. They're not, I mean, they have their first round, but they're not set to be in. I can't take them to stores. I can't let them be in the front yard. They can't go on the ground anywhere that there's been other dogs, not even at the shelter. And the reason is because parvo is a huge issue and it could kill them. And they already have kennel cough. And like there's, you know, you need to protect them. They're babies. You saw how small they are. They're so tiny. And so I have a plastic pool on the back deck so that they can go outside and use the restroom. So they eat, they go outside. And we're going through like the training pads like crazy. They're actually using the training pads. And they're tiny little things. Like you wouldn't think they would understand, but they're peeing exclusively on those pee pads. And the shelter did give, I'm probably going to need more because we're plowing through them with the 3 puppies. And then probably some, I bought them a couple of toys, but I think they're going to need a couple more chewers. Because you saw them. They're very bitey. They're very bitey. And they got them sharp low teeth. They like biting my hair. And it's so cute because they grab Mr. Cinnamon by his beard and yank. And it's so cute. So yeah. I know this is not real crochet related. It's going to be like a lot of puppy talk in this video. And then we're going to have a puppy video tomorrow too. But I mean, puppies, they make me happy. And to answer any questions, like the dogs, all 3 dogs are adjusting pretty good. Bentley was upset the first day because he didn't understand what was happening. Scarlett was scared the first day because she was scared when we got Bentley. Today she was playing with him though. And Oreo goes straight into mommy mode. Oreo has never been a mom, but she mothered Scarlett and she mothered Bentley because they both came to us as puppies. And she's really nurturing as a mom, and she watches over them and she just makes sure they're okay. And she's just a sweetheart. We've always called her mamas. Like even when she was a puppy, she was nicknamed Mamas. And so if you ask Scarlett, like, where's Mama? Go check on Mama. She doesn't look for me or Juju. She looks for Oreo because Oreo is Mama. So yeah, this week, like I said, we're going to do a puppy shower tomorrow. I'm going to post links for donations for the shelter. If you want to send my puppies something, like if you feel inclined, I'm not asking for it. They don't need anything. I will supply everything they need. The shelter's helped me a lot. If you want to, because I know some of you are going to ask, you just send it to my P.O. box. They don't really need anything though. They are so set. And then we're just gonna have the puppy shower for the Old Dominion Humane Society. I'm gonna post links. I'm gonna put a link for their Amazon wish list. They always need dog food. They always need puppy pads. I don't think they need like little cute puppy outfits. They had buckets and buckets of puppy outfits, and they said if you need any puppy outfits to dress your dog up, just come and grab whatever you want. And they had big containers of puppy outfits. And I'm like, okay, but my puppies are going to get their own customized puppy outfits because I had so much fun making those little sweaters. And I can't make them for the big dogs because they don't really like sweaters. But the puppies, it's kind of cold out. With them having kennel cough, I'm just keeping them warm and keeping them, you know, as healthy as I can. But yeah, so Tuesday we're going to do that for sure. Wednesday, I am going to try to film a review video on the Volare pillow. So I was sent a Volare pillow, and it looks like a boppy. I'm gonna be real honest. It's fatter than a boppy though, and it has a strap that I purchased on my own. They sent me the pillow, but I bought the strap because I'm fat. And it kept sliding off of my body. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get the strap because I need to know if A, the strap is going to fit someone of my girth. And B, is it going to actually hold the pillow in place. So I got the strap yesterday. It fits around me pretty well. The strap is 10 inches. And that's exactly what I needed to get the pillow to fit around me. I could actually probably tighten it a little bit. And the reason I got the Volare pillow, and I'm going to discuss this more in Wednesday's video, is because of the problems in my neck and my spine. Crocheting and holding my head down is really painful. And it has been for quite a while, and I ignored it. And it wasn't until I pinched my nerves and started getting the horrific headaches and the heavy arms and the painful arms that I'm like, okay, this is a serious life-changing issue that I need to do something differently the way I'm crocheting, because doing this all day is hurting me really badly. And so with the Volare pillow, my arms are up like right here, and I'm not tilting my head down at all. And the only reason I would tilt my head down is to look over my glasses to be able to see the TV. It's the only reason I tilt my head down now. But I'm going to give you my full thoughts on that because it's expensive, and I don't know. I don't know long term if it's worth the price of the pillow. For me, it's beneficial because of my health issues that I'm having. But we're gonna talk about all that. I'm gonna go into a in-depth review hopefully on Wednesday, and then I don't know what's planned for the rest of the week because Halloween is coming up, and little man still doesn't have a costume because he wasn't sure he wanted to trick or treat at all. Yeah, so Thursday is Halloween, so maybe I'll do a Halloween video or something. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen towards the end of the week because I can't plan that far ahead right now. Actually, I haven't been able to plan that far ahead since I started homeschooling. I've been playing it one day at a time. If schooling goes well, I can record a video after school and I'm good to move on to the next step. That is if schooling goes well, if Juju is here to assist with the puppies, or Mr. Cinnamon is here to assist with the puppies. There's a lot of ifs that go into whether I'm going to make a video or not. And one of the, like I said, one of my cinnamon buns was worried about my decision-making process in accepting puppies because I already have a lot on my plate. But I said it to the members and I'll say it to all of you. If it comes down to it, puppies over the channel, the puppies are going to come first because it's a temporary thing and the puppies need someone to take care of them. It's as simple as that. And my kids already come first regardless. So if the kid, my child, my beautiful 10-year-old smart, brilliant little boy needs my attention more than the channel, that's just where the attention goes lately. And I've been fitting in what I can when I can. And I've been trying to do tutorials at least once a week. And that has been going pretty well because I pick the day that's the easiest for schooling with little man, and I use that as my day to record tutorials. And he's actually really doing good with his math, which is helping because on a bad day with math, math could take 4 hours. On a really good day with math, math is an hour. And so it's been about an hour with his math lately because he's understanding everything that we're learning. Whereas a week or two ago, that was not at all the case. But yeah. So, and then after Halloween, I am going to make a sweater out of this, which may or may not be a tutorial. I don't know because I'm really just going to be regurgitating an older pattern. But if I make this with long sleeves, I don't know. We'll figure that out when the time comes. I also have Christmas puzzle yarn back there that I would really like to make a Christmas sweater out of. So I might be making 2 Christmas sweaters this year. And if I do, I will try to design something new. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I can't plan that far ahead anymore. Like I said, the puppies are going to be with me till mid-November. I'm kind of hoping they're here for Thanksgiving because my niece would really like to see them. And I just think it would be fun to have puppies for Thanksgiving. Some of Juju, Mr. Cinnamon's taking Juju out of town because she's going to a concert the day before Thanksgiving. And so it will just be me and Lucas here the day before Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving morning. And then I have invited boyfriend to spend Thanksgiving with us and he has accepted. So we're going to have 2 extra guests at the table for Thanksgiving, but Juju knows how to cook. And she's absolutely going to help me. Mr. Cinnamon knows how to cook. And he is absolutely going to help me. He makes the turkey. That's his job. He does a really good job with the turkey. And we'll just have dinner later than we normally have in the day. And that's not at all a problem for me. But I just think it would be so much fun to have the puppies here for Thanksgiving. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if and when they're going to get adopted and how any of that's going to work. And in the next couple of weeks, I am going to have to take the puppies in for, I just dropped them at the shelter and they get carted to their vet appointments for shots and they are all going to be fixed. Like that is a rule with the shelters. They have to be fixed. And so they're going to have appointments coming up and hopefully the kennel cough goes away. But I do have experience with kennel cough, so I know how to handle it and when to take them into the doctor. But the shelters has really just been amazing and very helpful. And they set us up with a Facebook contact specifically for our puppies. And it's my 3 and then the 2 other, so the whole 5 puppies from the litter, we're in a Facebook message chat thing with a couple of the workers from the shelter. And they just want like progress and they, you know, what's going on with the puppies. And if we have any questions, like they're there. And then there's also a special Facebook group just for the foster moms and dads. And it's really cool the way they have it set up. So if there's questions, concerns, updates, they let us know. Because some of the adoption events, you can just drop the puppies off. And then if they get adopted, they let you know. Which I may have to do on some days, but I kind of want to be there for the adoption events. You know, I want to be there and I want to meet the people who are taking the puppies and I want to say goodbye because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. but it's nothing we can't handle, right? So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. That was my Monday Makes videos. I made 3 Swiffer pads, 3 puppy sweaters, and I mostly finished my Halloween blanket. I don't have anything else I feel like I need or have to make. I might make some more Swiffer pads because you can't have enough of those when you have puppies. You just cannot have enough of those. And so I'm probably going to make a couple more. That reminds me, I need to put my towels into the dryer. I've been doing a lot of extra laundry too. But little man's helping with that. He knows how to run the washer and the dryer, so he'd be like, Mom, can I put this in the washer? You absolutely can. You're a good boy. And I have to at some time this weekend schedule with Juju so she can stay with the puppies and I can go grocery shopping and get more laundry detergent and stuff like that. Also, another health update. I told you guys I've been real struggling. I've been struggling real hard pretty much the whole year with staying on what I call my diabetic diet. And I'm not eating a ton of junk food. I'm having a baked potato, or it's potatoes. It's mostly potatoes. I had a Frosty the other day, and I have not been real good with sticking to my really strict diet that keeps all of my numbers low. And it's not that I'm being horrible bad, that I'm gaining a bunch of weight. My numbers are not off the charts, but they're slowly climbing, and I'm not willing to get to that point again. So I wanted to say out loud to you guys so that I'm holding myself accountable. I am on day 2 with my very, very strict diet again. And what that means is vegetables and proteins. And that's it. No fruit. No highly processed foods. Potatoes are a no-go. Corn is limited. It's kind of like the keto diet, but it's not. It's not. And with me having a gluten allergy, there's already a lot of things I can't eat, but I can eat gluten-free bread, and I'm not supposed to eat gluten-free bread because it has a lot of sugars in it. And so that's something else. I've had bread a couple of times. And so I just need to get back to very, very strict, just so that my numbers don't go up higher, so that they start to lower again. I've talked with a few people, and I've talked about my diabetes a couple of times in the past couple of weeks. And I said in a comment today, I would not wish diabetes on my worst enemy. It is a struggle. It is hard. There's a lot of things that people just don't understand about diabetes. It causes really bad mood swings. Really bad mood swings. It causes pain in places that you can't describe. It attacks your body. It's not just, oh, she's fat, she has diabetes. Whatever. It can kill you. And I know people who have lost both their legs. And I know another girl who died at the age of 31 from diabetes. I'm not trying to die. I'm not trying to lose my feet. And with all the stuff going on with my back, and then the numbness in my leg that has been caused from the pinched nerve in my lower spine, not the pinched nerve, because I got a pinched nerve at the top of my spine and a pinched nerve at the bottom of my spine. I'm a hot mess. I'm trying to get everything back under control and back reeled in, and trying to be a good girl again. And I'm on day 2. And that's another reason I'm real tired, is because I'm going through sugar shock. And even though it's not nearly as bad as it has been in the past, because I was eating a lot of crap, I had potatoes 3 times in the past week. And that is the equivalent, a potato is the equivalent of a can of Coke, full sugar Coke. And potatoes are not good for you if you're a diabetic. They are not. And I'm trying to calm down. And it puts your body into something I call sugar shock. You go through withdrawals from sugar, and it's really strange because your body reacts. It can make you really tired, really moody. It can give you really bad headaches. I've experienced a little bit of all of that this week. It hasn't been horrible, but it's been a little bit of that. Just real cranky. I haven't been cranky, but it causes that, and it has been known to cause that with me in the past. Brain confusion and fog, exhaustion, it just makes you feel awful when you're coming off of sugar. You're literally having a physical withdrawal symptom, and it's worse when you've had a lot of sugar. And I thank God I've kind of been tapering off and trying to be good the past couple of weeks. So I'm feeling okay, but I'm just tired and I'm worn down. And that's just from sugar shock, from withdrawal from the sugars. But yeah, I think I'm gonna let you guys go. I think I'm gonna wait till Monday to record Tuesday's puppy shower, so me and the puppies can, have the weekend to chill and like not have to perform, because I also definitely need Juju's hands to come and help me with the puppies if they're gonna be on camera. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you in the next one. Please watch tomorrow's video. I really want to have fun with the puppy shower. I just want it to be fun. I don't want it to come across like I'm trying to raise money. I don't want it to be that. And if you can't afford to donate anyway to the show, that is cool. That's fine. You don't have to explain that to me. It's fine. I'm not going to be able to see who donated and who didn't. So even if you lie to me and say I donated and you didn't, but don't do that, and you didn't donate, I'm not going to be able to tell. I have no way to tell if you actually donate or not. I just really would like to do this for them. I would like to have as much donations as possible come in for all the many puppies that are in foster and the ones that keep coming in. And these puppies are not just puppies that are being bred. They're puppies that are on the euthanasia list. They are going to be put to sleep. Them sweet little babies. They're going to be put to sleep if they can't find a foster home, if they can't find a place to put them in until they're ready to be adopted. That is heartbreaking to me. I can't even imagine. And a lot of shelters just have no other choice. And that's why I like Old Dominion Humane Society, because they're like, no, we'll step in. We'll find something. We'll find somebody. They even there was a lady there with the adoption process, and she was taking home a pregnant mother. And all the other fosters were like, oh, you're so brave. You're so brave. Maybe, but like that, don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. Like, let her take that mom home and give it the best life in them puppies. My battery's dying, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.